So you look at the clock, you look where the Giants are. Baltimore is going to play straight-up defense here on 1st and goal. Handoff.
Up top, touchdown! Saquon Barkley, airborne for the score. Giants go in front.
What up, what up, what up, New York Giant Nation? It is your boy, MacDaGiantsFan, and this is the True Blue Preview, the Week 7 edition. The Jacksonville Jaguars hosting the New York Football Giants. So the New York Giants this week taking a trip down to Jacksonville, visit a couple of old buddies, head coach Doug Peterson, former New York Giants tight end Evan Ingram, and the 2-4 Jacksonville Jaguars are a 3-point favorite over the 5-1 New York Football Giants. Riddle me that. The disrespect is real. I'm starting right out the gate with the disrespect of the fact that for some reason, the 2-4 Jacksonville Jaguars are favored over us 5-1 New York Football Giants.
How, Sway?
I don't know the logic. I don't know the science behind that decision. But they made it for some reason, apparently. It is what it is. But what I know what I would personally use it for. That would be that bulletin board material that's going to keep us focused, keep us focused on the prize this week. Go down there, and we make an example of the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is the week it has to happen. This is the week we got to make an example of somebody. You want to make us underdogs in a game where we clearly should be the favorites? How many other? It's two other 5-1 teams in the league. Well, they both have byes this week. So neither one of them are playing this week anyway. But if they were, they damn sure wouldn't be underdogs. So the disrespect is absolutely real. The national media still don't respect the New York Football Giants. They're going to still keep making excuses up every time we win. Why the other team lost. It ain't never why the New York Giants won. It's why the other team lost. This is the week we make an example. Jacksonville, they got some good pieces. I can't lie. If you look top to bottom up and down their roster, you might even give them an edge on paper with their roster, the makeup of their roster, over the New York Giants. You might give them a little bit of an edge. It's not as much as some of the other teams the Giants have played already, especially particularly the last couple of weeks. But definitely, I can see that. I mean, they got a good young quarterback that is getting better in Trevor Lawrence. He's getting better. He's definitely made some strides from his rookie season. However, he is still very mistake prone. He will throw that ball away. He will put that ball on the ground, which means this is the week. The pass rush gets home often and makes some plays and forces that man's hands. Christian Kirk, he's been pretty solid for him. Can't say he's worth living up completely to that contract he signed in the offseason, but he's been solid. He hasn't been a bust of a free agent coming in there. Definitely looking overpaid, though, because he's not making the kind of noise you would think for a guy that got the contract he got this offseason should be making. But he's definitely been a solid piece. And they got a good hard running game. The boy, Mr. Robinson, I can't remember his first name offhand right now, James Robinson. Yeah, their last regime led by Urban Meyer last year completely put this kid in the doghouse after having a tremendous season the year before in 2020. For some reason in 2021, he got into the doghouse and never got out of it with Urban Meyer, as a matter of fact. And this year, he's been running hard for the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. So they come with a really strong run game, and their defense is definitely a force to be reckoned with as well. Interesting part about their defense, they got a young man on that defense, their pass rusher, their young stud pass rusher, Josh Allen. A lot of New York Giant Nation wanted us to pick in the 2019 draft when we picked Daniel Jones number 6 overall. A lot of people wanted us to pick Josh Allen, that pass rusher. And, you can say what you want about that, but it is what it is. The reality is we picked Daniel Jones. They got Josh Allen. Life goes on. We're 5-1. They're 2-4. Life goes on. And we gotta get that pass rush going, like I said, against Trevor Lawrence, man. The D-backs, the secondary, just gotta stay the course, do what you gotta do, man. Don't let anybody try to wreck this game. Evan Ingram, I know we crack our Evan Ingram jokes here in New York Giant land, but let's face it, the guy still is an elite athlete, and he's gonna be something you gotta keep an eye on in the middle of the field. You can't let him just, go down, run, get free releases, and do what he wants to do. Got to make sure we stop him, slow him down. I mean, if nothing else, maybe his hands will slow him down anyway, because we know they are still made of lead. But still can't allow that guy to make plays. He's gonna anybody plays up against their former team, especially for the first time, definitely wants to go out there and try to make some plays and be the guy. Don't let them do that. Dougie P, we know he's a risk taker as a head coach, man. So let's just, let's try to let that play against them as well. Capitalize on any mistakes they may want to throw our way. Continue to capitalize on mistakes. We've been doing that all season, capitalizing on mistakes from the other teams. Let's not let that stop this year, because Jacksonville definitely is one of those teams that's good for a few big mistakes each and every game. Each and every one. Offensively, for the New York Football Giants, Daniel Jones, this is the game. I want you to exploit a defense. I want you to exploit a defense. I want to see the long passes downfield. I want to see plays getting made by you, Daniel Jones. I want you to be one of the absolute main reasons we go down there and kick the Jacksonville Jaguars' teeth in. We know I'm confident what Saquon Barkley's going to do. But I want to see you, Daniel Jones. I want to see you really exploit this defense and have a breakout game this year. I want to see you, if you go for 300 yards. I would love to see you go for 300 and 2 or 3 touchdown passes. I want to see that kind of game. Because like I said, the fact that we're a 3-point underdog to this team is disrespectful in my eyes. And now we got to show the world why they need to put some respect on the New York Giants' names. It's wide receivers, man. Look, Wan'Dale Robinson got into the end zone last week for his first career touchdown. Awesome. I want to see some more plays getting made down the field by that young man, Darius Slayton. Keep taking the top off the defense a little bit. Maybe he can make some plays downfield. And just Dario Bellinger, man, our young tight end, man, slowly, I'm not going to take it there yet, but he's slowly developing into a stud tight end. He's developing into a stud tight end. I'm not going to say he's quite there yet. He's not there yet. I'm not put him up there with the top names by no means yet. But he's slowly developing into one.
Many, many minutes later.
Before they played the New York Giants. Now, all of a sudden, these teams got all kinds of issues with them and all this, that, and the other because the New York Giants beat them. Give me a break. Stop making excuses. The time for excuses is done. Go out there and you blow the tops off the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that's another way to take another step. People talking about this could be a trap game. The New York Giants might go in there overlooking the Jacksonville Jaguars. The New York Giants can't overlook anybody. The makeup of this roster says we can't overlook anybody. And Brian Dable ain't going to let this team overlook nobody. We go down there and we beat the hell out of Jacksonville Jaguars and try to earn a little bit more respect. Because nobody wants to respect us still. We're still just a fluke. 5-1 flukes. How many 5-1 teams have ever been considered flukes at this stage of the season? Ever. None. You don't fluke your way to 5-1. Sorry. Call it what you want. At some point, you gotta put some respect on it. Like I said, we're only one of three teams that have a 5-1 record. There's only one team in the NFL that has a better record than the New York Football Giants. That team happens to reside in this same division, the NFC Beast. So, that's all I got basically, man. For this week, man, just go out there, you blow the tops off the Jacksonville Jaguars, and you take another chunk of respect that seem to not want to give this New York Giant team, man. 3-point underdogs to a 2-4 football team. Since when you ever seen a 5-1 team go play a 2-4 team and be 3-point underdogs? So I expect the New York Giants to go to Jacksonville and not only win this game, but win this game going away. And yeah, I'm going for it. I'm swinging for the fences with this prediction. 37-17. New York Giants go to Jacksonville and house their ass. Absolutely. That's what I said. And I said it and I meant it. 37-17. It's time to take the respect that they don't want to give us. We just go out there and take it. And make sure y'all support breast cancer awareness all through the month of October. Saddening disease that has just taken the lives of so many great people, man. And we just need to do our part, any way you can. Nothing is too little, man. Any support you can provide in finding a cure for this crazy disease that has just taken so many great people away from us, man, from this world. Any support can help, man. So just try to go out there, support breast cancer awareness any way you can. And it's just a rewarding feeling to know you're doing something to help others, man, in this world, man. It's always been a very rewarding, fulfilling for me. I love helping out people any way I can, when I can. I mean, obviously not asking anybody to empty out their life savings, obviously. But anything you can do to help, man, is just... It's going to a very great cause, and just support breast cancer awareness, please, any way you can, man. And definitely on Sunday, also, immediately following the game, you make sure you tune in to the True Blue Aftermath live right here on my channel, MacDaGiantsFan. And then, of course, like every other Wednesday, you tune in at 5:30 p.m. to the Real Deal NFC East Roundup, where me and my guy, Adam Costas, will break down the entire NFC East, week 7 ongoings, and we'll look forward to the week 8 things happening in week 8. So just make sure y'all tune in for that. And as always, this is your boy, Mac the Giants fan. Hey! I'd like to thank you all for listening. If you was feeling this, please take time to subscribe and smack them likes. Feel free to drop a comment and let me know what you think. Don't forget to ring that bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at Mac the Giants fan. That's MACDA Giants fan.